Hi guys, what's up? Tim here. So, welcome to my new live stream. In this live stream, I want to talk about frequently asked questions about WordPress and WooCommerce. So yeah, I gathered a few questions from all over the internet, or yeah, mostly Reddit and Quora. And I wrote them together, and yeah, I prepared a list of different questions that people may ask. So a few questions are beginner questions, then other questions are more advanced questions, and I want to answer them as best as I can, of course. And yeah, so let's get started. So yeah, but today it was so hot. We had almost 30 degrees Celsius here. So I don't know, where are you from? So yeah, let me know in the comments or in the chat, or beside me, or wherever, what your temperatures were today, and where are you from, of course. So let me know in the comments. And yeah, it was so hot, and yeah, you was ridiculous. So why my live chat thingy is not working? Oh, god damn it. Wait, give me a second. Key. For some reason, my live chat on my OBS version here on my Mac is not working. I have so much trouble with my Mac here. With my Mac and the OBS software. If I make videos, then my camera is not working correctly, so the colors are completely off, and I hope I fix this now. And yeah, then on live streams, yeah, the chat gives me troubles, and yeah, I have to think about I don't know, another way to live stream or to capture my videos or something like this. Yeah, but so yeah, back to the temperature. So like I said, it was so hot here in Germany the last few days, and yeah, today it was really hot, and yesterday was cool. I made I quit the day at around 2 p.m. and then me and my dog, we drove to the woods, so into the forest, into the deep forest here in Germany, in my region. And yeah, we spent the whole day in the forest, and it was so cold, or not so cold, but yeah, it was very good, because yeah, all the big trees above you, and yeah, not that much heat, and this was really good. But today I was home, and we walked here in the park, but we don't drove in the woods. Yeah, so then let's go yeah, back to the topic. So frequently asked questions about WordPress and WooCommerce. So yeah, and by the case, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Then I will try to answer your questions. So yeah, let's get started. So general questions about WordPress. Yeah. So I gathered these questions all about the internet, about yeah, Reddit and Quora. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Then I will try to answer these questions in the next stream. So let's get started. How do I choose the right WordPress theme for my website? So yeah, of course it depends. And yeah, it depends what you want to build. So there are a few really good themes out there. So of course there are free themes, there are paid themes, and yeah, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to build an online store, e-commerce store? Do you want to build a personal website or a company website? So let's go to a WordPress website here. So for example, this website here is using Astra theme, and I really like Astra theme for building normal websites, normal easy e-commerce stores, for myself or for clients. And of course, you can even, for example, fully customize Astra, so you don't have to stick with this design, you don't have to stick with this layout. You can fully customize this. You can build in different functions. So this is the pure basic version that you get out of an Astra starter template or starter theme. But you can fully customize this. And I think if you want to have an easy website, an easy theme, for example, where you can easily build your website or an e-commerce store, then goes with something like Astra or Rishi theme. So Rishi theme is also really good. Let me show you real quick. Here on Google, Rishi theme. There it is. So Rishi theme is also a really good freemium theme. So they offer a lot of different free starter sites and starter e-commerce stores. So when you're searching for another theme than Astra, then I can really recommend Rishi theme. So I have also a complete tutorial about Rishi theme on my channel, and I really like Rishi. They have different page builders. If you want to use Elementor, Gutenberg, Beaver Builder, and one other I cannot remember right now. But they have a ton of really good free themes here. So you can see these are the pro themes. Here you can see the little pro sticker there. And when we go a little bit further down here, you can see the first free starter theme. Rishi is a little bit more complex than Astra. So if you are a complete beginner, then Rishi is a little bit harder than, for example, Astra theme. So if you using Astra theme and then you watch a few tutorials on YouTube, for example, then you will understand Astra theme really fast. So, and Rishi is a little bit more complicated, a little bit more complex, so to speak. But it's doable. So there are a ton of tutorials about Rishi theme, and so even on my channel there are a ton of different tutorials you can watch about Rishi, and they have really good themes. So starter theme or starter content wise, I think Rishi is much better than Astra. Rishi is really fast. It has no problems at all. So they get updates every week to the theme, and so here you can see they have a ton of different demo content themes. So for example, this is really cool. Let me go here on preview. You can see, of course, you can fully customize everything. You have a sticky bar, a sticky header bar, or a sticky menu, and really easy to install. So and of course, when you want to have a premium theme, for example, when you want to have even if you don't want to program it yourself, want to make all the CSS and I don't know yourself, then of course you can buy a premium theme from like Theme Forest or something like this, and there you have a ton of different thousands and thousands of different themes you can use, you can install, and they have so much good functions and e-commerce, all kind of industry themes, and so I think hope this question is answered. So we can leave this here. let me see if my live chat, no, my live chat is not working, of course. So yeah, what are the must-have plugins? Let's go to the next. What are the must-have plugins for a WordPress website? So yeah, of course, I think everyone has some kind of must-have or always install plugin program that they are using all the time on the website, and so do I. So of course, I have also my favorite plugins that I always install when I am installing a new website. So let me show you here, for example. So this is yeah, demo site, a test site. I don't even know which plugins are installed here. So let me see. Check out Elementor Pro. No, here's nothing. And let me show you what I install all the time when I creating a website. Let me go to add new plugins. So yeah, so when we are here on the featured section, then of course I always install Classic Widget, because I think, yeah, Classic Widget is a must-have. So I cannot stand the new widget thingy WordPress introduced, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 years ago. I don't yeah, like this, so I always install Classic Widgets, and yeah, because I like Classic Widgets much better than Performance Labs. I think Performance Labs is really good. So Performance Labs is the official performance team from WordPress. Yeah, WordPress performance team. And here are so many good performance plugins in. Here are plugins that they already brought out of the beta phase and are live to use and are tested enough and will be installed in the next WordPress version that comes out to make WordPress faster and so on. But there are also, when you install this package here, so this is a whole package, then inside this package are different plugins, performance plugins, and there are also experimental plugins, so you don't have to activate them. There's a big sticker, so this is only experimental plugin. Yeah, use it with caution, and but this is really good. So wait. Then the next is wait a second, I don't even know right now. Yeah, popular. Yeah, yeah. The next thing, of course, is Yoast SEO. Yeah, there are different really good SEO plugins out there, Rank Mass or other plugins. But I personally, my favorite SEO plugin is Yoast SEO. Yeah, I am totally used to SEO, to Yoast SEO. I like it because there are only there's only the necessary functions integrated. You have a robot.txt. The sitemap will automatically get generated. You can change the title tag, the meta description. You can do a few more things. For example, tell Google and all the other search engines that they should not index specific websites. And yeah, so I really like Yoast SEO, and this is what I always install because it makes it really easy for me personally to make all the necessary settings for SEO, and also yeah, other settings. And then one of the next, yeah, yeah, so if you want to connect, for example, your website when the website is ready with a Google Search Console, with Sidekit, then you can use Sidekit when you want to connect your website with Google Analytics and Google Search Console. Then use Sidekit. So this is really easy and straightforward to connect a website with Google services, and it's really easy. And if you want to integrate AdSense, for example, you don't have to input the code. This plugin will handle everything for you. And when you sign up for AdSense, for example, then inside the plugin dashboard, there are all the necessary informations from the user metrics, your Search Console metrics, your analytics metrics, and also the Google Ads information, how much money you made with your blog and so on. Then this is a really cool plugin, I think. And then if you want to send emails, WP Mail SMTP, of course, I think is the best SMTP plugin. I always install. Updraft Plus is a must, and in my opinion, one of the best free or freemium Updraft backup plugins, backup and migration plugins. So it's really easy to do backups, and the UI is really easy to understand. They have a lot of free functions, and if you want to make normal backups or want to migrate a website, then everything is free, and I really like this. So you can transfer websites, you can make backups with the tool. It's really easy and not complicated at all. So then let's go to the next. And so if you want to speak about security, then I think this is my favorite security plugin. So what brute force attacks or against brute force attacks, for example. So limit login attempts, prevent the brute force attacks. So when there is someone to try to attack your website or try to brute force into your website, then this plugin can solve this issue for you, because when a specific IP address try to insert three password or exceeded 3 login attempts, for example, then the IP address get blocked and get on a blacklist, for example. And so for brute force attacks, this plugin is completely free. Really cool plugin. Then if you are using Elementor and build your website with Elementor, then this is the best free add-on package for Elementor, essential add-ons for Elementor, or one of the best. Not of course not the best, but in my opinion one of the best. It gives you so many free add-ons, useful add-ons when you want to build stores or websites, and these are all for free. Of course they have also some paid functions, but I never use these paid functions, and the free functions are really great they are offering here. And so of course, and then it depends what do you need on a website. So or what do you need on your new website or on your new online store, what your website needs to have. And it depends. There are so many good plugins out there, but it completely depends on your needs. So what you currently looking for. And if there's some function that is not currently available, then code your own plugin and good to go. So so of course there are this elements kit is really cool, has a lot of cool functions for Elementor. There are so many good plugins. WP Optimize for speed is good, and compliance for the cookie banner and all the other regulation stuff that you need. For example, here in Europe, This is great. And yeah, I think so if you need advice on a specific plugin, then let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I will check this question. So how do I speed up my website, my WordPress website? Yeah, there are a few different ways how to speed up your website. So of course, you have to ask yourself, why is your website slow? For example, why is the loading time so slow? Most of the times, of course, it has to do with that you have too many plugins installed at the time. So if you have 20 or 30 plugins, then yeah, you don't have to ask why your website or your e-commerce store is so slow. And also, of course, in most cases are images. So images are a huge thing. Images are not optimized on most websites. So images are huge when they have very huge images, then yeah, you don't have to ask why your website is so slow. So of course, yeah, first you have to find out why it's your website is slow. So then I think what the best thing you can do is go to tools like GTmetrix, for example, gtmetrix.com. Make a free account, and then you can scan your website, and GTmetrix will show you exactly, GTmetrix GTmetrix will show you exactly, this is the website. Of course, no, I don't have. Yeah, but GTmetrix, this website, gtmetrix.com, will show you exactly why your website is so slow. If it's plugin related, when it is plugin related, so in most cases, then the time to first byte is really high. So that means the time your website or your server needs to send out the first few lines of code. And this is, if this is the case, then most of the times it's plugin related. Either you have a plugin conflict, or you have too many plugins installed, or really outdated plugins. And yeah, then it is the second thing is, yeah, the huge images, that you have so large images on your website that the images are not compressed. And make sure to check this. But if you are putting your website in GTmetrix, for example, here, then GTmetrix will show you everything step by step in the waterfall metrics, why your website is so slow, if you have a huge time to first byte, or are your images so large. And then you can work on this. So then yeah, compress the website, compress the images, for example, on your computer or on different online services, or you can get rid of plugins that you don't need. So maybe try to find plugins that combine functions. So you have plugin A and plugin B, and then maybe you find a plugin C what combines these functions, and yeah, a plugin that is more up to date, and the code is written better. And yeah, so these are some things you can check. And of course, what you can do is install, where is it? You can install and try out, no, it was under featured, Performance Lab. So then you can try to install Performance Lab and activate the different functions of Performance Lab. So like I said, they have in this package, they have different plugins, different functions you can activate. Most of them are in an alpha version, some of them are in beta version, in beta stage, but then you will see an experimental sticker on the plugin. But yeah, you can try. So this is really good. This is directly from the WordPress performance team, and this is what you can check. So okay, then let's go what am I doing? So then let's go to the next question. And the next question is, what is the difference between WordPress and WordPress.org and WordPress.com? Yeah, WordPress.org is the free version, the free version of WordPress. And what you can download and install on your server. And WordPress, how should I explain it? And WordPress.com is something like Wix or Squarespace. So if you talk with somebody about WordPress, then they mean WordPress.com, because WordPress.com, this is the open source software, this is the free version of WordPress, and this is what you have to install on your own on your server. And with WordPress.com, so this is the name sounds the same, but it's different. So WordPress.com is like Wix and Squarespace, and it's really expensive. WordPress.com. Lately I take a look at WordPress.com, and when I saw the pricing of WordPress.com of the individual functions and features, there are also Elementor and all the plugins, but they are so expensive. So Elementor on WordPress.org is free, or they have a free version, and here on WordPress.com, for example, when you want to install this or install this, buy a license for per month. It's ridiculous. It's $50 per month or something like this. Yeah, crazy. So when somebody talks about WordPress, then most of the time they mean WordPress.org, the free version, the open source software. Yeah, cool. My live chat is still not working. I don't know why. OBS. I cannot log into my live chat. Whatever. Whatever. So then, how do I secure my WordPress site from hackers? There are different ways you have to watch out. So make sure that your website is secured against brute force attacks. So brute force attacks means that somebody goes onto your website and then wp/admin. So this is the normal login website interface for a WordPress website. And of course, most of the websites on the internet are WordPress websites, or I don't know, 60% or something like this, or 40 to 60%, something that way. But when you visit a website, or when I visit a website, most of the times these are WordPress websites. And so the login pages are all the same, and make sure that your WordPress site is secured against brute force attack. That means that there's a bot, and the bot tries to find out your username, or can find out your username, and then it tries to find your password. So it puts in the username, and then tries a password and clicks on or submit this password and admin name, and then they try again and again and again, and until they found the right combination. And there are different tools out there that you can limit the login for a specific IP. So when a specific IP address, a specific computer tries to log in four times in a row and fails 4 times in a row, then this IP address is blocked and gets sent to a blacklist and can no longer visit your website for a specific time frame, for 24 hours or something like this. So this is really important. Then another big thing is code injection. So code injection, SQL code injection is something. For example, when you have a form on your website or a search function, and you are using a really outdated plugin that has a vulnerability for code injection, SQL code injection, then they can put in code in this form, and they don't search for a blog post or something like this on the website, so that they put in a code line, and this code line will then exploit your website and get access to your website. So make sure that you are secured against brute force, and then secured against this code injection. And so these are the two most important, in my opinion, two most important security measures you can take. That means make sure that all your plugins are up to date, and so that there are no vulnerabilities inside your plugins. And this is really important. Then let's go to our next question. What is the best way to back up my website? So the best way to back up your website, of course, it is the manual way. So if you want to be really safe, then back up your website manually. So that means make an FTP connection with your website, with your root folder, with the root folder of your website, and then copy your complete website on your computer or on a hard drive, and also your database. Make a copy or export your database and then save it on a hard drive. This is the most secure way, but also you can use different plugins, and one of the best plugins for backup is, in my opinion, so one of the best is Updraft Plus. So Updraft Plus is a really good solution. Here you can see this has a 5-star rating, over 3 million active installations, over 7,000 sessions. Yeah, I think so. Frequently updated 2 months ago. It is freemium, so you will get the most important functions, backup functions, with the free version. You can make complete backups. It's super easy. You find a dedicated video, for example, on my channel. There I explain you everything or how everything works. So it's really simple. The free version is enough to back your website completely up, and really easy, really simple. But from time to time, you can run into problems. So I had a case that I backed a website up with Updraft Plus, for example, and then I don't know exactly how this was now. It was a while ago, and then something did not work and we could not restore the website for some reason. And we only had an Updraft Plus backup file, and for some reason I don't know exactly why, but it doesn't work. Then I think we could not restore the website, and everything was stupid and the whole day was stupid. And so make sure that you save the backup on 2 different days and store these files on different hard drives. Or when you want to be on the completely safe side, then make a backup of all the pages, all the files, the whole WordPress directory of your root folder to your hard drive using an FTP connection. And then of course don't forget to back up your database. So this is pretty not simple, but there are so many tutorials on the internet or on YouTube or on Google blog post, and it's not that complicated. So don't forget your database. So if you forget to update or back up your database, then you are pretty screwed. So always when you make manually backups, then do the root folder and also the database. So I think now this question is answered, I think. Then let's go to the next. How do I update WordPress themes and plugins and plugin safely. How do you update this? So this is pretty simple. So let's go first to themes, for example. So when you are here on your back end, then simply go to appearance and then themes, and here you can see if there is an update for your theme when you want to do it manually. Then there's a huge banner that there's here and there a backup. You can install this and this version, then you should do this. But there's also an automatic way. So for this example here is the Astra theme installed and all the other WordPress standard themes. But when there are, for example, it's only Astra, then here you can click on it and then you can see you can enable an automatic update. So when there is a new backup out there, then they will automatically pull the new files, install it, and you don't have to worry about it. And most of the themes it's the same. So yeah, it's getting a little bit more complicated when you are using paid themes from Theme Forest, for example. Then it can be a little bit tricky, but in most cases they all have these auto update function here. And also the same goes for plugins. So when you go to plugins, here you can see they are all out of date, but this is not too scary for me because this is on my local computer. So it's not so important. Here you can see on the right side you have the same enable automatic updates. You simply can click on enable auto update, and then all the plugins will check automatically, and you have to do it for every plugin. So and then the plugin will check every day if there is a backup, an update, then they will automatically install it. Here you can see scheduled in 1 hour, and so on. And what plugins? And for the WordPress core version, it's the same. So when there is an update, so of course you can manually update it, the WordPress core. Then you have to I have a dedicated video on my channel about how to update WordPress manually. So this is a little bit more complicated. So then you have to go to wordpress.org. You have to download the new version of WordPress. I think you have to delete don't quote me on this. You have to delete WP content. No, I don't know. But then you have to delete some files, and have to copy this manually via FTP. Please take a look at my video on my channel. Then and otherwise, if there is a new WordPress version, then here on the screen on the main WordPress dashboard, there's a big information screen that a new WordPress version is out there if you have disabled the automatic update function. So this is answered. How do I create a custom homepage in WordPress? So this is a little bit long, this question. So I think we do a separate video about this. Now let me. How do I optimize my WordPress site for SEO? So there are, of course, a few different aspects you have to keep in mind. So SEO, search engine optimization. So search engine optimization means that you want that the search engine, if it's Google, if it's Bing or whatever, that you or your website wants to tell that you are have this and this service, and Google, for example, must see that you are an authority in this, that you have something to offer. And the most important thing is the on-page content. The on-page content has to be very good, has to be very on point. Google must exactly understand what you are offering, what kind of services you are offering, and must see this. Then there is, of course, the technical aspect. So, of course, yeah, your website has to be technically on point. Your website has to be really fast, or has to be not so slow but not really fast, but the technical SEO part has to be on point. And then there are a few other ways you can improve your SEO. So make sure that the UX, the UI is really good on your website, so that real user, so focus on the real user, that real user will find the right information, that the real user can navigate your website easily, make a good navigation menu, focus on the real user. So if you visit this website, for example, can you find everything? Can you find every information that you need for the specific reason why you visit exactly this website, or why you found this website in the first place? And then ask yourself, can you find everything? Are all pages, or all necessary pages there? Is there an FAQ page? If you have an online store, how is the product description? Can you see everything in the product description? Did you know everything about the product, how you can pay for the product, and so on and so on? And then there is also what you can do in WordPress. So, for example, when I'm on this side, let me let me quickly install, add a new plugin. Let me quickly install Yoast SEO, so then I can show you how to change the meta description, for example, and the title tag meta description. Let me show you real quick. Skip. Close. 0 problems, 1 notification. Oh, rip. Okay, let me go to pages. Let me go to the About Us page, for example. When you install something like Yoast SEO, so I am a big fan of Yoast SEO. I think Yoast SEO, in my opinion, is one of the best SEO plugins for WordPress. When you go, for example, here on the About Us page, then I will click on Edit, open a new tab. And when I open this website, then here you can see Yoast SEO. Here you can see you can specify a focus keyword, for example, or key phrase, for example. You don't have to input this, so this is a little bit misleading. So when I put in here in the About Us page, I put in About Us, and then they will show me a green ticker here that everything is good. You can ignore this. So, but what's important is the title tag. So the title tag of the site has to be on point. So of course, in an About Us page, it's not really hard to get on point. So, but if you are on a product page, for example, when you have an e-commerce store, and then make sure that the title tag is on point, so that Google and the real user can exactly see what the specific page is about. And this is really important, that you have a really good title tag, and also the meta description here. So please provide a meta description. So otherwise, if you don't provide a meta description, then Google will pull automatically their own meta description, and this is not the best thing. So make sure that you write your own meta description. So when you have, for example, when you sell I don't know, green posters here on this page. This is let's say this is not the About Us page, this is a product page where you sell, I don't know, or green shoes. Let's say you sell green shoes here, then explain in 2 sentences what the product is all about. So here you find green shoes made out of leather. For men, you get these shoes in these and these sizes, yeah, something like this. So yeah, so what I want to say is, yeah, focus on the real user. So make sure that a real user is able to understand your site or the specific page, that they find all the information, give all necessary information, make sure that they can easily navigate your website, that they can contact you easily, that all buttons are optimized, and that the page structure is really good, navigation friendly, and optimized for conversion rate. Yeah, and I think that's it for this stream. So I answered all the questions beside of this question, but I don't even know why I wrote down or put in this question here. So how do I customize a homepage? So I will make a dedicated video about this, where I show a tutorial or something like this, how to customize or how to make a homepage or website. And what should I say here? So yeah, so I think that's it for this little live stream. Yeah, when somebody, for some reason I cannot see my OBS is not working. This is the next thing I have to take care of, my OBS software. I don't know what it is. I cannot see if there's anybody in the live stream, but I think there isn't. I cannot see the live chat. It's ridiculous. So this is why, god damn it. But yeah, it is what it is. I will take care of this after the stream. And then, yeah. So I think, yeah, if you like a little bit what I'm doing on my little channel here, then yeah, please press the thumbs up button on the video here on the live stream, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and support me on Patreon. You will find all the links, important links, in the video description down below. And yeah, so then I think that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, so then thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video live stream. Bye.